to start by brushing out my hair. This hairstyle works best when your hair is dirty. You can see mine's gone really flat on the top because it is dirty, but that's the way I want it. I'm going to start with some dry shampoo. This one is from Marc Anthony. It's just the clear dry shampoo. And I'm gonna start by going ahead and putting that right on the top just so it's not so dirty. And this is a really easy hair look, so there's nothing really fussy about it. You know, I mean, you can make it as intricate as you want to, but for now, I just want something that's kind of cute without being really complicated. And then, just because I like a little bit more volume on the top, I'm just going to go through with this teasing comb. You can get this one at Ulta. It's called the Maryland. I've had it for a really long time. And I just back comb a little bit, and then I'm going to take some hairspray from Dry Bar. This one's the Sheriff, and then just kind of spray it just to kind of set it in place. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side, just here. Okay, so now that I've got a little bit of volume going on here, I'm just going to comb out any of the bad, very obvious areas that I've teased. And my hair is parted down the middle, or almost down the middle, and I'm just going to give it a part in the back as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the hair just like you would in a pigtail, except I'm going to leave out some little front bang pieces and like these little baby hair pieces, and then I'm going to split the hair in two, and I'm just going to fishtail maybe 10 fishtails on each side. And I'm gonna secure it with a clear elastic band. You can pick these up at the drugstore or on Amazon. Okay, so I've actually stopped here at 10. I just did 10 in total, so 5 on each side. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just give it a few pulls just to kind of loosen it up so it's not so perfect. Okay, so now that I have my little fishtail kind of pulled out, I'm just going to take one very tiny piece of hair and just kind of wrap it around that elastic. And I'll just find a piece of elastic in the back, and then I'll just tuck the tail piece into that elastic. Okay, so your hairpiece should look a little something like this. I hope it's in focus, but basically you have the little fishtail here that you've pulled out, and then you wrapped a little piece around. You can see the little pieces right here. What we're gonna do next is what kind of is the body of this little hair tutorial, is I'm going to take another elastic and I'm just simply gonna make a little pigtail here. And then what you want to do is you want to split the pigtail in two in between those two elastics, and then take this body of the ponytail and pull it through. So you have something that kind of looks a little bit silly like this, but what you're going to do is give it a pull like this until it's nice and tight, and then you're going to pull out pieces of hair just to kind of give it a little more body, make it a little more full, make it look like you have a little bit more hair than you have. It's this messy kind of undone, kind of cutesy little look. I really like the way these look, and they're really easy to do. And you just fiddle with it until you have it the way that you like it. And then you're gonna repeat the same steps. So what you're gonna do again is you're gonna wrap a little piece of hair around the hair tie, and then do the exact same thing that you did up here down here. Just to show you guys again, what you do is you pull the ponytail in two and then flip it around just like that. And they just look really, really cute. And if you feel like you've got too many flyaways, you can always spray it with a little hairspray and wipe some down, but I kind of like that a little bit messy kind of look. You can always just kind of rub it in between your fingers like this if you want more texture and body for it. And again, just keep pulling them until you're happy with the way they look, and then you'll have a little tail like this. We're gonna sort that out now. Okay, so now that I've gotten this second little bobble on here, I'm just going to heat up my GHD curling wand, And you can do whatever you want. You can add an extra bobble if you want. Down here at the end, there's definitely room on my hair for a third bobble, but I kind of like this little piece being left open. So you can either fishtail this little piece down, or you can just curl the end. Okay, so I've just curled this little piece. It will go down in a little bit, but that's looking pretty good. And then I just curled this little end down here as well. So I am going to go ahead and do the other side now, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got my other side done now. I'm just gonna spray it with some of that Sheriff hairspray, and I just like to kind of twist the ends in between my fingers like this. I just find that I don't know, it just kind of gives it a little bit of like you've worn it, you didn't just do your hair. It's kind of like it was done that morning kind of look. And this is pretty much the finished look. I just want to kind of show you up close what these look like. There we go. Okay, so this is kind of what it looks like. You've got your fishtail that's back here. That's kind of more to show on the back of your head. And then I went ahead and I tied the knot. If you're finding pieces like this where the elastic is kind of showing through, you can always just kind of give it a scratch like this. It'll fluff up the hair, and then just try and give it like a little spray, and then that kind of creates that look like the illusion that it's tied, your hair is tied in a bunch of little knots. If you guys want to see more videos like this with hair tutorials, let me know in the comments down below. I definitely know pigtails are not for everyone. I don't wear this hairstyle all the time. It's just something occasional that's really easy and quick to do if you have somewhere to be and you want to look a little bit put together or want to have a cool hairstyle. You could definitely do this for festivals and stuff like that too, but I really like the way that these look. I just think it's kind of original. You don't see it very often. So that being said, subscribe to my channel if you are new. I make new videos every single week. Be kind to one another, and I'll see you on the next one.